Two.
Yeah.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Senzen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass is really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally, like, pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
That's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not? I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic? That is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sense I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
Alright.
little chaps on?
No, they are not precious. You get the squirrel now. They have little chaps
I
on.
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pests have butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean,
It's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like, I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Renzo will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not anyone. Not just anyone.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like, I'm effing. Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of
Twerking?
swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
I love you guys.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Cause it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
You know, she does have a point. I'm not gonna fight that one because I there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope. You're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
I'm twerking. Don't tell me I
Okay.
can't twerk. I'm just gonna twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your
I-
friends don't
is
twerk,
there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
Hey,
That's funny.
at least you don't
That's
hear the
hilarious.
sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally creates a sucking
Happy New Year.
whisper. What is it?
Balls.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
I
Welcome
won't
to our first
say-
stream of the new year. And hold on, let me turn off that
I
thing.
was like,
'cause
my
we-
picture isn't on.
Well, we weren't sure if you were going to make it on time, so.
Well, I wasn't on time, so you were right.
Yeah, we started a little late, but we're
A little
here.
late
But we
for a
did
little
make
late.
it. We
There
are
we go.
starting the new year off with a stream, which I
Cheers
think
from
is
Minnesota.
pretty big for us.
Right.
Yes.
Hey, Boa!
Oh, Lord.
There's a Bryn.
There's Bryn. Here she is.
Bryn, we're live. Don't say anything, anything
At all.
Yeah. Yeah, just stay silent.
Oh, my Lord.
Just kidding,
I've got the I've turned on the dock music because that's where we're gonna start the game tonight. So let us introduce ourselves. Rocky, why don't you go first? Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I am Rocky. I am an 8-foot-tall Goliath barbarian who is not a princess, but I am a hoarder of bodies and blood and poisons and anything else I can pick up that Seth will let me carry. Weapons, bones, brains, dead animals, dead gibbering mouthers.
Oh my God! Tell us about the sidebar.
It's also a dead gibbering mouther.
Oh my God.
No, in my real life, I run Feed the Scene. We are a non-profit band hostel, and we also do for-profit concerts, and we bought a bar that we're still renovating called the Sidebar. And hopefully, with 2025 happening, I will have electrical work starting soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, who wants to go next? Anybody? Lenora, go.
I'll go. All right, my name's Bryn Tannehill. I am defense analyst, former helicopter pilot, general nerd.
No, really?
Gosh, I don't know. You've got the Magic, the Gathering, the D&D, and the Legos here. Who would have guessed?
I didn't even know you were a general. Congratulations on your appointment in the military.
Oh God.
So my charity is Superhero Support Incorporated. We do cosplay to support children's charities. My character is Lenora. She's vaguely loosely based on the character of Claudia from The Dragon Prince. Kind of an overly perky Sorlock, Hexblade warlock, who's gothy but perky. It's kind of an interesting paradox. Oh, and she has her orphan ward who's kind of imitating her. So
There's Sarah.
And Sarah.
Cool. All right.
Do you have a chicken?
Oh my God.
I'm starting 2025 off by trying to homestead. And this is my chicken. This is Roll. Okay, there's Rock and Roll, and this is Roll. She's super sweet. She, well, notice how she chews my finger right there. Anyway, I just wanted to show the chickens because I woke them up with my light and they're mad now. So, but yeah. So I'm gonna make my own eggs. Once she's old enough, she's still a baby. Yeah, she's gonna make me the eggs, huh? Are you gonna make me eggs? Like, no, you're gonna poop on your face.
Study with this chicken and lay my own eggs.
Look how cool her hair is. It's like literally a mohawk.
I love
Okay, that's it. I play Bearfire. I own a small animal rescue. These are not rescues. I actually went to a chick store called Pick a Chick.
Oh my God.
And I got 2 chickens so that I could prepare to have eggs, as we go into the new year. And that is my New Year resolution, is to have like a little homestead with eggs. And I have a really great chicken coop in the back that someone gave us, and it's gonna happen. So say hello to the chickens. I don't know if
Everybody wave to the chicken.
Everybody wave. Okay, I'm gonna put the chicken back. I just wanted to show 2025, baby.
Awesome. All right. While the chicken is being put back, does anybody remember where we left off last time?
Oh.
We left off heading into Waterdeep on the ship the Kitty Litter, and we got a message from somebody who showed up riding a wave with a flock of harpies in their wake.
Naked chicks.
Basically telling us, give us the what is it? The Horn of Winter, the Ring of Winter.
The Ring of Winter.
Right, Ring of Winter, and we're like, we don't know where it is. Because, that's a mild lie. We don't know exactly where it is. We think it might be in Waterdeep, but we're like, we don't know where it is.
Right.
So,
do you remember why you care about the Ring of Winter?
Because that one dude had it, and he stole it, and his son, I want to call him Atticus Finch, but that's not right.
Well, the giants are attacking the 10 towns to try and get a hold of it again, I believe.
So the whole point is that the frost giants want it, and in the hands of a frost giant wizard, it could potentially bring about an ice age and cast the whole world into an ice age. Which would be really cool for frost giants, not so cool for everybody else.
Yeah,
I'll be fine.
The rest of it kind of suck.
Yeah.
Okay, Canadians would probably be cool with it because that's Canada in general, but the rest of us, not as much.
Oh my God, thank you for that mental image now. Rocky's people are now Canadian in my brain. That's canon.
That explains why I'm so nice, even when I'm murdering people.
Rocky's tribe, they speak like Canadians now. Thank you, that's canon.
Oh, a boot. I'm now, what's his name from Strange Brew?
For the rest of the game. All right.
Was that, no, that's not Jeff Bridges. Who was the guy? Whatever.
Whatever. All right.
Either way.
So that's what happened last time. Do you remember the 3 lines of investigation waiting for you in Waterdeep?
Hold on, what's in my notes?
Yes. We have to go. Artist Simber was last spotted at the Roaring Horn
Estate.
something.
Yep. So
Roaring Horn Estate.
Lord Roaring Horn would be a good person to visit. Yes.
And we have to sell all our stuff, which was supposed to give us 2,000 gold.
There you go. Yes, I remember that. We turned it into dungeons and merchants.
Yes.
That's right.
And that's okay.
Because I have 2 giant barrels of... What do I have? Fiddlehead fish.
Some kind of pickled fish that's a delicacy up north. I mean,
Fiddlehead fish.
pickled fiddleheads.
No one wants my pickled herring.
I mean, nobody knows where it's been.
I know where it's been. All over. This pickled herring is a whore.
All right.
I mean, you got it in a whore house, so technically it is. Like,
no, you got it from a
genetics.
horse before you visited the whorehouse.
Oh, you're right. I did
talking
bring it to the
horse gave
whorehouse,
you the-
though, and I
yes.
tried to pay the whorehouse with pickled herring.
Yes, that's a true statement.
They did not want any.
They did not want
Oh.
any, no.
So, question: how far are we from Waterdeep, or have we gotten
you are-
into?
So
Are we
this
docking in
afternoon,
there?
you will be arriving at in the Waterdeep Harbor.
Well, that
I have a question since we don't have Fillmore.
Fillmore, you mean Fenmore? We don't
Thank
have-
you, Fillmore. That's a venue. Sorry, music brain.
I'm
so
I'm
we
going
don't-
to be Fenmore tonight, and I will be drawing dicks on everything I can.
Right. I more meant, would Fenmore know if they are allowed to dock in Waterdeep without any issues? Because we don't know that.
Fenmore makes it very clear that nothing. You left Waterdeep just a couple of weeks ago, so you left on good terms. So there's no reason
Right,
you shouldn't
but
be.
Fenmore left under the cover of not being Fenmore, and we left out of the dungeons of the Mad Mage.
Oh, is our friend here? Remember, we had that friend that we left behind who was helping us. That was represented by like a giant eyeball on the map.
Isn't that Revy?
No,
he was Eric the giant tentacle.
Well,
Yes,
Eric
is he
is not a
coming
giant tentacle. You do not have an Eric the giant tentacle.
In my heart, he was a giant tentacle.
Yeah, he was. He definitely looked like a giant tentacle on the map.
As far as
can
Fenmore
recall.
knows, there is no reason you shouldn't be able to dock. And quite frankly, even if you run into problems, given Fenmore's background as a scoundrel and a pirate, it is more than likely Fenmore will be able to bribe or cajole or wheedle their way out of
No,
any
that's
problems.
fine. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't like dock in Waterdeep and then get Fenmore's boat taken away again by
Get her boat
accident because we
impounded.
just didn't think about it.
Yeah, and
I'm
can
sorry,
we
the
talk to
Empire
Eric?
owns this ship now. So,
Can
anyway.
we have?
They would be so sad.
They would. They would be very sad. And okay, and that would literally like I don't think Natasha would be happy with us if.
No,
if we
and
met
I'm letting you know
Fenmore.
that Fenmore, and I'm sorry
We've
Natasha's
covered
not
that.
here
I
tonight
just wanted to
because
confirm
this
that
would be a
was a
very Natasha-centric episode.
Okay, I have one more question. Can
I have one more answer.
like meet up with Eric and like ask him because isn't he affiliated with some guild or something? We'd be like, you guys can watch our ship, right?
I thought he was in the basement of the Mad Mage when we left
Yeah,
out
like
of the
you're
bottom
talking
of that.
about somebody who was way in a
Oh
yeah.
no! There
Skullport.
was someone who.
We're talking about someone in
Yeah, well,
Skullport.
remember, we left Waterdeep
It was that
out of
long
like
ago.
20 levels below the bowels of Waterdeep.
Oh, that's right. Oh, dang. I wanted the
Because
tentacle
remember,
back.
we fell in the
honestly.
water and then we tried so hard to get back out of the water for no reason when we needed to get into the water.
You literally
Can my
crit
character be
succeeded to stop the plot from progressing. I remember
That's
that.
how we do,
I know.
Seth.
I know.
Can my character be represented by a giant tentacle then? Because I feel like
oh
I,
my god.
Okay,
Sorry, before I do that,
back on
I'm
the
going to
map again,
turn. Yeah, I'm going to turn the squirrel on the screen, and then
Okay.
I'm going to put a giant tentacle on the
Let's
map
dock.
just for you.
Let's dock and pay the docking fee.
Okay.
Let's
Alright.
just dock, pay the money, and then we also have a message to drop off.
That's number
Oh,
2. A
and we
message
gotta
from the
go
Lord's
back to,
Alliance.
We gotta go
Where-
back to the manor because I'm sure there's another month of rent and whore money to pick up.
Yes, that's probably a
And
true statement.
From our brothel and Griffin Rescue.
I have written down looking for Inerva Coldwater at the Dancing Something. Did we already do
And
that?
there is another plot line for you to pursue. Duvessa Shane has asked you to see if you can track down her aunt and mentor, Inerva Coldwater, who Fenmore has confirmed is
a pirate.
Basically a pirate queen, yeah. So those are at least 3 lines of investigation that you have available to you, in addition to selling other goods. And we can roleplay that or not as you see fit, or I could just say you guys have $2,000 and 2,000 gold.
Yeah, let's not. I don't think we need to role play the. Do you want to do that, Bryn?
Just give us the money.
Role play out the selling of the pickled fiddlehead.
Yeah. I don't care about it.
No, you know what? I will let you
that.
guys do an assisted check for whoever's got the best charisma against a 20, and if you succeed, you actually manage to negotiate a better deal than 2,000.
I know. I don't even gonna try.
Okay, I'm gonna try, and I can boot myself.
So yeah, you guys both have, right? Beravire and Lenora both have pretty high charismas. So the two of you
I don't.
trying to convince somebody is.
Specifically, remember my character did not buy
Oh,
anything.
you do. Oh, right.
I
right,
can
right.
help. I can help try and sell it, but
Okay, go ahead.
I'm
Give
just
me the
gonna
roll,
take
and
my
we'll see if you get more
2,000
money.
gold and call it a day.
Oh, terrible roll.
Was that with advantage?
No, that was not
Remember,
with advantage.
since Beravire is helping you, you can roll with advantage. So roll again.
okay, yeah, let's see.
Okay, I'll roll one more time. And I booped the snoot. So my second one was a 15 plus a 1d4. Probably not going to. No, highest I could get is a 19.
I'm gonna say you guys make your 2,000. There's no
Not
problem
bad.
about it. However,
Okay, so we each get 1,000.
No, we each get 2,000 because you already had 2,000, and then I bought 2 more barrels, and then I asked if I could do the same thing.
Okay, so we each get 2,000.
you guys are successful merchants now. Look at that. You can add
Dang,
that. You're
yeah,
the
good
heroes of Bryn
job.
Shander. You're successful merchants, and
Business.
you're tavern owners and brothel owners.
Griffin Rescue owners.
Griffin Rescue owner.
That really just it's a love, you know.
I know. All right, so you have docked. You have actually found some merchants to take care of these goods. What are you going to do first?
Can we also do a very quick pretend run through of just going and picking up whatever money's at the house?
If you want to go back to here, we can go back to.
Yeah, I suppose that would be
Troll
better.
Skull
And
Manor
then we
first.
can also.
I will move the tentacle
Do
back to
we
Troll Skull
know-
Manor.
Do we know where the Roaring
Oh, hold on,
Horn
I have a
estate
question.
is?
Well,
Are
if
we
you take a
familiar?
look at the map, I have mapped. Concentration is where Roaring Horn Estate is. Charmed is where, if you ever want to go back to the Velvet Chateau, the Gossamer Chateau, sorry. And Prone is where you sleep in Troll Skull Alley. And to the right of it is actually Growlhound Villa.
Oh, so it's not very far from where we are.
No, it's only a couple blocks away.
We're all the way down at the dock where it's grappled or whatever. Yeah.
Yes,
Right,
grappled.
but
I put grappled
it's
as where
not
you were
far from-
grappled with the dock.
It's not far from where we're going to be because we're going to go pick up our money first.
Right. So technically, it doesn't make any. There's no reason not to stop at home first and drop everything off because.
Absolutely.
Then, yeah. Okay. So let's go home first. I'm assuming
You-
we have to hire a carriage, or do we have? Oh, we have horses.
We
do,
have
actually.
horses, and I have a camel macchiato.
Did you resummon your camel?
Everyone, by the way,
Yes.
please take a long rest if you haven't.
Okay.
I think I'm okay, but I'll do it anyway, just in case.
I was like, I don't think we fought anything last time.
Yeah, you did.
We did, but then I
You fought
think
that
we rested
warlock and
after-
the harpies?
We must have.
I mean, I
we
have all
kicked
my
their
hit
ass.
points.
You didn't get
And
hit.
then they fled, remember?
Oh, right.
They were trying to charm you, not kill you.
Right. Oh, right, because I got harpy wings.
Right. But they were very much trying to kill Lenora, though.
Yeah, I sort of attracted not good attention.
Yep. Hentai and dragons, thanks, Knight.
Okay, what money is at the brothel?
You guys have only been gone for 2 weeks, so I'm gonna say if you want half of what you normally get, that's fine. Or you can wait until the end of the month and collect.
Oh, I
the
thought
whole-
we were gone for a month, so never mind. Ignore that.
You guys were gone for about 2.5, 3 weeks.
Okay, well, we'll wait another week then.
All right.
I will also.
I don't think it's fair to ask them for money ahead of time. We're not bad landlords. That would
we wait for rent.
Remember, it's
We're
not
like
even
another
landlords.
person
Like
a
literally,
month.
your partners. What's their names? Maeve's character. Blah blah. Night Minnow and Scooter are actually running the bar. Just to be clear. Yeah.
So wait, does the bar earn its own separate money from the rooms we rent out from the brothel, or are you just including all of that in what
I'm
we
just
get a month?
including all of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Running a bar out of life and in the fake game.
Exactly.
We already had to renovate the building for months, and that was excruciating enough.
Yes. So let's just they are happy to see you. They, obviously your rooms are available for you if you'd like to stay there while you're here in town.
Hell yeah.
I need everyone to give me a perception check, please. Your DC is 20.
Everyone give a perception check, okay?
Oh my god, I am not perceptive tonight. Whoa! Go,
Yeah.
Lenora! Damn,
I got a
Lenora.
17.
Bearfire?
That was close.
Oh, you got a 5. Never mind.
I got
Lenora, up to you whether you want to share this with the rest of the party or not, but as you are making your way down the high road towards Troll Skull Alley, some familiar friends are trailing you.
Who's trailing
Is it my best friends?
It is absolutely your best friends, Seth and Bromley.
Seth and Bromley, what's up? You guys anyone get out of jail free cards?
I'm trying to remember Seth and Bromley. I'm not which two were they?
They
were
are
investigators
high-ranking
in
members of the City Watch.
And they gave us the box to give to that other person.
Yeah, and we did, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
So the previous game that we played before you got here, Bryn, basically everything we did, Seth and Bromley were following us. And we constantly forgot to look for them, but they were spying on us like everywhere we went. Everywhere.
I mean, they
would
literally
turn
are
around-
investigators. That's their job. They are the law.
Yes, but we just kept forgetting they existed, so we would go do something nefarious and like break into something, and we'd turn around and they'd be literally staring at us.
Yes.
We were
So-
very
They caught
bad
us
at remembering
red-handed.
they existed.
Many
Until
times.
right after we did whatever dumb thing we were doing.
Yes.
I think you guys have had this conversation before. If not, that's fine.
Well put.
Lenora, you can decide if you want to have this information or if you just want to let them know that somebody's following you.
So I'll just I'll use the message spell.
Okay.
Cantrip to let them know that Seth and Bromley are following us, and they can deal with them as they wish. They're not any of my concern.
Yep, they're literally Bromley's the tall one, and he's just writing in his book as he's following.
Well, we should probably talk to them anyway because we delivered their message and shit. Weren't they going to give us money or something for that? I don't know if they did. Pretty sure they were going to give us money. That's the only reason we agreed to it.
I believe they were going to give you 300 gold apiece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
let's
go
talk
tell
to them. Yeah.
We delivered the message.
Hey guys.
Let's say that, Lenora realizes you're being followed just as you turn onto Troll Skull Alley. And you could quite likely go inside and have a conversation in Troll Skull Manor.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's have a clandestine conversation about our payments.
All right, you walk inside. It is home. It is so good to be there. The smells, the sounds of your own tavern are very comforting. You sit down at a table. Night Minnow and Scooter, greet you fondly, bring you food and drink. And Seth and Bromley sit there next to you and ask, how have things been? It seems like your mission's been a success.
Yeah. It was definitely a success, and I think you guys agreed to pay us for
of course
our
we
endeavor.
Did. Do you have a
risked life and
response from Duvessa?
I think we did get one. My character would definitely remember.
We do.
I can't
would, I would produce the box.
Wonderful. Bromley holds his hands out. May I?
I'm trying to remember if I was told if I was allowed to show it to anyone.
You were supposed to give it to the Lord's Alliance, Lord Growlhund.
So I'll say, this is for Lord Growlhund's eyes only.
They will both
I thought
look
we
at
got
you.
an actual response. Didn't we get a response though?
The response was send
Sorry.
help, right? Like if you want like the
Oh yes.
right.
Oh,
but
then I don't
the
think
real
it's for their eyes only then.
yeah, the real
let's not show
specific
them the
stuff.
box. Let's just say that she said send help.
Yeah.
There was no written response for the Lord's Alliance.
Just the verbal message.
Give me a deception check. Your DC's 20.
Boot myself. Wait a
Yep.
second. I thought all we got was the verbal message. The letter to
Yeah.
Lord Growlhund is something different. Isn't it?
There are things you do not know that
Yeah.
they know about.
Oh.
Yeah, but we wouldn't put 2 and 2 together, I don't think.
Right. So if we fail a deception check, I'm assuming they'll tell us why. But right now we don't know why, so we don't think they know.
Oh.
All right.
I see.
Well,
Okay.
I answered honestly. As far as I know, I only have the verbal message.
I see. You have something for that man, that demon, devil worshiper.
Whoa.
He's not even trying to keep the
damn.
derision out of his voice.
Okay.
So I wasn't here for that.
Right, that was last season, and that was basically the party found out that Lord Growlhund was a member of the cult of Asmodeus.
Right. That's why I have all those robes that we turned into really cool coats.
So I don't think that it's common knowledge that he's, Asmodeus, we love you, give it to me, daddy, demon worshiper, devil worshiper. So whatever's in this letter probably isn't related to all the, sneaky, dastardly nastiness that's involved with Lord Growlhund.
In any event, we don't like Lord Growlhund to have any advantage over anyone ever.
Well, can't say that I'm fond of devils and demons. So would there be a way to look at the mail so that you know something and he knows something, but he doesn't know that you know something?
Seth grins widely and begins to cast a spell.
What is he casting?
He's literally casting a knock spell on the box.
Okay.
To let us into the box?
I was going to counterspell if it was something on me.
Yeah, no, he's literally just and you can see the strands of magic. He's just untying them and plucking them apart, and
Will Lord of Growlhund know that we opened it?
I will reseal it.
Okay.
Yes, Seth is very clear about the fact that it's pretty obvious that these two are spies in a city that has a watch and no official spy network.
Right. But we're still going to be holding it. We're not letting him take it. We'll read it to him.
That's fine.
So he doesn't steal it, just in case.
Okay. And he pulls it out, and you can look at it right there with him, and it's literally a discussion of all of the military operations that are going on in the 10 towns north of the spine of the world, where the garrisons are, where the food stores are, where the troops
Why
march.
would he need that?
Well, the point is, Duvessa Shane is asking the Lord's Alliance, these are our tactical positions, and we need help because we cannot hold out against frost giants.
I see.
So they think
okay.
that demons will fight frost giants?
No.
No, I don't think Duvessa Shane knows that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Growlhund is a demon worshiper.
You guys have this knowledge. Nobody would even believe you if you started yelling it in the streets, right? Because they're wealthy,
so we
powerful
should not
lords.
give this to Lord Growlhund because he will.
I don't
fuck
think
shit
we
up.
should. Yeah,
Well-
because then the demons can go use those strategic.
Well,
like
Seth and
for me,
Bromley
that's
speak
sus.
up at this point, and they say, "Well, we know this information. We already know this here in Waterdeep. Lord Growlhund being everything that he is, I don't think there's anything worse he can do with this information. He can get it if he wants. So I think it's probably best to just reseal it and deliver it.
Well, he could have his little demon friends attack those outposts and then take
if
over
it
the
doesn't
10
hurt
whatevers.
anything and we get paid.
Well, wasn't
Okay.
that the guy who was like implicit in killing those thousands of people from the?
No, that was
It was-
that were
Is he the
that was
one
the
who killed the
Castellanters.
children?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
did he
Lord
kill the
Growlhound's
kids?
kids were missing. Lord and Lady Growlhound's kids were
Exactly.
missing.
So why would we trust this guy with like military knowledge?
No, his kids got stolen. Remember, the devil stole his children.
Oh, right.
And Lady Growlhound like compelled me to find her children, which we never did.
Right.
So there might be some plots to be wrapped up if you go back to Growlhound Villa.
What?
Or you could
All right.
just have it delivered with a messenger, or Seth and Bromley offer to deliver it. They actually pay you. They
Oh,
literally give
that's
you your
tough.
300 gold each right now.
Okay. I'm
Woo!
gonna
Gotta
add
put
my
that one in
300
my.
gold. I'm rich
Yeah.
today.
I've been rich, but I'm even richer now, baby. Woo!
But what message should we carry back about any assistance coming to the 10 towns from the Lord's Alliance?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to
we
Lord
have-
Growlhound because he's
yeah,
gonna
we're
have
gonna
to
have to go.
answer that.
Or we
Mm-hmm.
can simply tell you what the Lord's Alliance response might be, and quite frankly, perhaps find you a better liaison with the Lord's Alliance.
That sounds like an excellent idea.
Um,
it?
In a strange turn of events, and this is me narrating, Seth and Bromley, I want to know if you are familiar with Lord Roaringhorn.
Roaring.
That doesn't
horn.
sound familiar.
Yeah, I do. I know. Yeah, I want to know about Lord. Yeah, I want to learn all about him.
Lord Roaringhorn is also on the Lord's Alliance, and he's probably a much nicer individual to have political and any
Is
sort
he
of dealings
single?
with.
Will he be my husband?
He's been married for many decades now.
Well, that's unfortunate. His wife's gonna be real sad.
Yeah. Tell me more about them. How are they, like?
Well, they're yet another one of the 5 or 10 most powerful families in Waterdeep, and
Okay.
I mean,
Are
in
they in
his
any of
day,
the
he was a
gangs?
very famous adventurer. You never heard of him? That's very interesting.
No.
Well, we lived
no.
under a rock.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
We're not very well educated in.
Well, my character has proficiency in history, but she wasn't a great student.
Yep. So
I
Seth
lived
and
in
Bromley.
an orphanage under the mountains.
We actually want to talk to the Roaring Horn family. I don't suppose
Yes, you do.
can introduce us.
I would love to. And while they're talking about it, Seth is, he animates. He talks about like the great mage Zelrun Roaringhorn and what a great mage this lord is.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have mage
Pieces together?
PTSD. I
Uh,
refuse to open any doors near a mage.
Do the other characters that are not Verifier, and I'm not saying this out loud, remember that artist Simber was last spotted at the Roaring Horn estate and
I
with
do
the
not
Roaring
remember
Horns?
that, but now I remember
I
Okay.
do not remember that.
Yeah.
But
So the ice ring or whatever could be there. So that's
I'm glad
why
at least one of you remembers.
Sure, your
that-
character did, right?
Hey,
The character
between
remembers.
4 of us, we have one brain, and most of it's brains.
Exactly.
I did have it written down. In my defense, I did have it written down.
So I'm saying most of our brain is yours. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Very true. Very true.
Oh Lord! All right. What you
All
want
right,
to do,
let's
friends?
get an introduction.
We're gonna go to
let's
the
get an
place.
introduction to Roaring Horn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hannah, would you
How
like
does-
to move the tentacle over to the Roaring Horn estate?
We're riding a giant tentacle.
That is concentration. All right.
Show
So
me
the party.
on the map where the tentacle touched you.
Too many
God.
places.
This one, he went up and down right here
Oh my
in this
God.
in the shaft of concentration. All right, we made it.
That was the high road.
I don't know what it's an undulating tentacle apparently. It's
It
just
was,
doing a thing.
Yes. No,
All
no,
right.
Like
that
riding a
was where
merry-go-round.
that
But
was
going
where
straight.
the tentacle.
You make your way north on the high road, and a couple blocks. As you approach the northern walls, this is a very, very rich section of town.
Nice.
You turn left to go over towards Roaring Horn Estate, and you arrive. It is stately Roaring Horn Manor, set back from the street a little bit. There's gardens. There's a iron fence around most of it. Other than the front entrance, there's a stable out back. And Seth and Bromley...
Seth and Brom's with us, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And they say, well, we've been here before. I mean, we don't often rub shoulders with the powerful and wealthy, but if you want to speak to Lord Roaringhorn, we can do that right now. Yes?
Let's do it.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. They march you up to the door, and there is a servant who asks you what your business is, and Seth and Bromley flip their badges out, and they say, this is nothing. We're not investigating your lord. We have information for him, and we would very much like to speak with him. And you are shown to a waiting room. Drinks, refreshments are served.
Thank
you. How polite.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss before you have your audience with Lord Roaringhorn?
Bearvire would like to specifically not drink the drinks, just in case there is poison.
Okay.
Or any kind
These
of...
people don't know we're coming or why,
drug.
and we're coming with someone that they know, so it'd be unlikely they would poison us.
You could never be too careful.
But I'm just saying, if we were going to the Castle Lanterns or the Growlhounds, I would say maybe don't drink the drinks. But there shouldn't be a reason here that anyone would want to hurt us.
I think we're relatively safe.
Well, I won't drink it because how could you know for sure? Fine, you guys drink it first, and if it's good, I'll take a sip of your cup.
Okay.
It is fun. Nothing happens to them. It is refreshments provided by the nobles of Waterdeep.
You're so paranoid.
The food is excellent. The drink is
What if it's a mimic?
beyond reproach. It's mimic wine. I love that I have you that paranoid. That makes me so happy.
Wait, stab everything in the room. It might be a mimic. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We forgot to check for traps. We did.
Yep.
We
And
forgot to check for
the Lord
traps.
walks in and would like to know why you are putting nicks in all of his
Everything in the room,
furniture.
They're just feathers flying, and then they hate us because we ruined their little reception room.
Which
my
is
God.
something we would do. So
Be like, you guys,
we're not
it's
out
safe
of
in here. We checked.
All right. After a few, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, you hear some, very expensive shoes clopping down the stairs and into your room. And I have to I want to know something before I describe it to you.
I also want to know that thing before you describe it to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Lord Zelrune Roaringhorn opens the door, and behind him is a about 8 or 9 foot tall, what looks to be animated suit of armor, just sort of floating there behind him.
Cool.
And he says,
That might be an iron golem.
Oh
You don't
my
want to mess with
god.
them.
Yeah.
Cool.
I want one.
Don't start shit.
He says, "Hello, friends. What can I do for you? Welcome to my home. I hope the refreshments were to your satisfaction."
They were amazing. Don't ask Bearvire.
Wonderful, wonderful. How can I help you, Seth Bromley? What is this? Is this Harper business? They make it very clear that no, it's not Harper business, and that their friends here, and they point to you, have just returned from Bryn Shander, and they have some interesting news for the Lord's Alliance.
Yes, from Duvesta Shane.
Ah.
Yes.
And
before we get into that news, we did hear we were looking for someone actually. Artist Simber.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, his son has been looking for him, and
Yeah, we met
His
his son. He
son?
was super nice.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
I'm
you
sorry,
didn't know
wait,
that?
Artis has a son?
My bad. Oh yeah. And
Oh,
like we
my.
come with official news and all that, but like, also, have you seen this guy?
Well, the last time I saw Artis, he was headed for Chult.
Chult.
What's Chult?
Chult is literally the other side of the world. It is fantasy darkest Africa.
Snakes,
swamp,
jungle, cannibal tribes.
Take some time, but I
people.
know
Wanna go
Yo,
there?
what's that?
That's hot. I like cold things.
Yeah, but tell me
Okay.
more. Artis has a
Yeah,
son? How is this possible?
Oh yeah, he does.
Well, when a man
Well,
loves a
it's
woman,
the usual way when a boy and a girl love each other very much and they have a special hug.
Artis is well into his 80s.
His son's about 20.
like an adult.
His son's grown. Yeah, I mean, like his son's grown.
Well, alrighty then.
You know, just I admire the man for his vigor well into his 60s. Let's leave it at that.
Lenore,
I
give me an Arcana check.
I'm
Your
nearly
DC is
100,
16.
and I'm over 100, and I'm about to welcome my own child into the world.
Okay,
my
I passed
husband,
it.
I
Yeah,
can
you're
see.
gonna
All
be
right.
dad.
This
Yeah.
Lord Roaringhorn has the telltale like tightness around the eyes, a little too full cheeks. This man has probably quaffed several potions of longevity. He's likely well into his second century.
Oh, that is so funny
He looks
that he has the
co-opted.
tightness of the eyes, like as if he got Botox or something.
He has no facial expression.
Hey!
He doesn't
He
ever
and
look
Artis
surprised.
are probably around the same age. Maybe even,
Mm.
you know, Artis may even be a little older than him.
Is Artis
Well,
naturally
miracles
alive
happen.
or unnaturally alive?
So, is Artis a friend of yours?
Yes, we used to be adventuring compatriots.
When was the last time you saw him?
8 or 9 years ago now, and quite frankly,
Whoa!
he was a little how do the children say? Fucking crazy?
Do you have any
He was
surprise
trying to leave
children?
us.
No, my wife and I have several, and none of them are a surprise.
Well, that's good.
Did he mention
So-
why he would want to go down to the plains of Africa?
Shoot.
Oh,
To Chult?
Wath
Chult?
or whatever? Yeah, Chult.
Chult, Chult.
Chult.
Thank you.
Uh,
Did he mention that?
he mentioned something about trying to find, Lord, some sort of annihilating sphere thing. It doesn't exist.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea what he's after, but quite frankly, I think he was really losing it.
Was he looking for it to keep it or to destroy it? What was his intention?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. And then what other crazy shit was he saying? That definitely,
Yeah, tell us all the
definitely was
crazy shit.
crazy. Tell us everything.
Well, I mean, his moral compass had never been very strong.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, we know
And,
that. We met his son. Had a major
His
daddy
moral
issues.
compass pointed directly into women.
He was literally deadbeat
moral
dad
compass
of
pointed
the
directly into
century.
that. How much do you like cold weather?
Personally, not at all.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Then this is probably going to be important. So we've run across several groups of people that are under the impression, well, not people. Well, if you count people that are 20 feet tall and green.
Do we need to go into detail
Yes,
with our
because
guy here?
here's the thing. Yes, we-
I don't know.
Yes, because here's the thing, is that we need allies. Because look, if we're all going to freeze to death, which I'm not looking forward to,
I'll be fine.
Roaringhorn isn't looking forward to. I don't think any of us is looking forward to that.
Group huddle. We whisper quietly. Okay, first off, if he finds out that there's this unimaginably powerful ring, you think he's gonna remain our ally? We can't trust him that well.
he.
I mean, he's part
We
of the
don't know
Lords
him.
Alliance.
He has the ability to store
Yeah,
it
he's
away
a
behind magic that is way more
We
powerful.
should be eating
than
him
us.
anyway.
That ring is way safer with him than it is with us.
We shouldn't be talking about the ring. We'll just tell him about the frost giants.
We're gonna have to
That's
get
just
to
what I was
recover the
saying.
ring. We're gonna have to go to the other side of the world, or it's possible.
Exactly. And if we tell people who want the ring and they're going to use it because they're already lords stepping on the backs of the peasants, then we're going to be in a race to get the ring.
Take class
Right now, we're the only ones.
Game right now.
Okay, so here's two possibilities. One, there's three possibilities, right? One is that Artis has it, and he's in Chult, and he doesn't know that things are after him, and that they could get there first. And if they get that, we all die in like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining, right? Two, it's possible that he left it with Lord Roaringhorn here, in which case it ceases to be our problem, because even if we wanted to take it from him, we couldn't. This is what's known as a level inappropriate encounter. Three, if he doesn't have it and Simbar doesn't have it, then it's out there somewhere else, and we don't have any other leads, but we can at least honestly tell anybody that asks us. We have not a fucking clue where it is. So by telling him what we know, in all three cases, we end up ahead.
So would we take him with us to Chult?
Maybe
he probably has the magical capacity to either teleport to Chult or to send a message to Artis in Chult to tell him, get your head down. There's things that are coming for you that want to turn you into a thin red paste and take your belongings.
But we don't know if Artis is good or bad, right? We just know he exists.
Well,
and we know he has no morals.
The one risk is that he would take a payment in order for handing over the ring. But the thing is that if the Frost Giants find out he has the ring, I think they're going to be more likely to squish him than pay him.
Right, because they'll just take it. They're 20 feet tall, and he's
not
not as good.
Pay him for something they think he stole, right?
But also, he's old, so he can't fight as well as we can.
He's a wizard, so wizards are
just
usually
kidding. He can fight as well as we can.
He might be fairly powerful, and I don't think he's going to give up an artifact without a huge amount of payment. And he's probably got enough self-preservation and arcane knowledge in him to know that if he hands it to the Frost Giants, he better be investing heavily in long underwear.
I hope he didn't hear any of this. Okay, Lenore's the smartest one of us anyway, so we're just gonna go with it. Fine.
All right,
I'm
so
sorry.
tell me what you're telling him.
Logic.
No. It's fine.
I was with you from the beginning.
And my real life intelligence is -1.
I'm probably playing Lenore smarter than she really is.
That's okay.
I'm playing Rocky smarter than she is, so we're just going with it. It's like, Rachel, you can't read. Yes, I can.
You're holding the book upside down, but sure.
Sure, right.
You can't invent gunpowder.
All right, so tell me what you're telling Lord Roaringhorn.
Okay, I'm going to keep it a little bit vague, which is there's been some people that have been pestering us about Artis, and they seem to think that people being blue and 20 feet tall,
he just chortles at that. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Under the impression that he has something of theirs. It's an extremely powerful artifact, and they intend to take it back.
He's starting to laugh. He's just chuckling under his breath.
Was, right?
And he's looking at you, motioning you to continue. And that artifact is?
They think it's the Ring of Winter.
And he bursts out laughing. He's like, it doesn't exist. It's a myth.
Well, you could have told us. Somebody could have told us that before, all these blue guys showed up with their lackeys and tried to.
Well, hold on. Why do they think it exists if it's not real?
Storm Giant shamans have been looking for this thing for centuries. Artis and I have looked for it for decades. It
right, but
does
how do you know
not
he doesn't
exist.
have it? You haven't seen him in 9 years.
Yeah, how do you know he hasn't
I do
done
not
it?
believe he has it. I do not believe it even exists. And quite frankly, if it did exist, they would have found it by now, and we would be walking through 40 feet of snow right now.
So what would happen if a frost giant tried to go to Chult? How uncomfortable would that be?
Horrifically.
For us or for children?
And
For them.
taking care of himself is Artis.
Like, literally, if a frost giant went to Chult, the mechanical effect would be they would have disadvantage on every roll.
Yeah.
So if we just told everybody, oh yeah, sure, Artis Simbar has it in Chult, from what we heard, this would be sending them on a wild goose chase that would be horrifically uncomfortable, and Artis would probably take care of them for us. Is that what you're saying?
I think that is an accurate assessment of the true state of affairs, yes.
So but wouldn't the people of Chult hate us for bringing frost giants to them? It's like, bringing a thing with no natural predators and then it takes over the area.
It's more like owning a husky in Arizona. It just kind of lays there praying for death, and you're just like, dude, what are you doing
I
here?
submit to you that there are worse, way worse things than frost giants in Chult.
Oh, let's not go there.
Yeah, we should not go.
Wasn't planning on it.
Great.
Sounds silly.
Because it
What
feels
were
like
we
Seth wants
thinking?
us to go to Chult.
Seth does not want you to go to Chult.
Okay, so in conclusion here, one, they need help up in the north because these freaking frost giants keep coming because they think the ring's there. Two, we will send word to everyone we can, and do you have any resources to send it that the ring is in Chult? And three, that solves that problem. Thank you so much for your time.
Hold on, Duvessa Shane gave us this box for the Lord's Alliance, so there's a message from her in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that part.
He opens the box, opens the letter.
What's in it? Tell us what's in it, since we definitely don't know.
Oh my god. Give me a deception check.
I'm not decepting. I'm just asking what's in it.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I won't make you do that. He reads the letter, and it almost doesn't matter. He doesn't really care if you've looked at it or not, because he says, "Thank you very much. I appreciate this. We will do everything we can to make sure that the 10 towns and all of the humanoid settlements north of the spine of the world are taken care of. Thank you."
Thank you. That really is
Do you have
reassuring.
a message for us? Do you have a message for us to deliver to Devessa?
We'll take care of that. No need.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing. That's really nice.
Business concluded for that?
He says thank you.
Guys.
Yeah, he says thank you in a whole
Happy New
dismissed
Year.
sort of way.
We saved the world.
Oh, did you say dismissed sort of way?
Yeah, thank you in a dismissed sort of way. As you are leaving, the clanking sort of suit of armor, well, it's not clanking, it's actually floating, just gently taps each of you on the shoulder in turn and drops a little bag with like 100 gold pieces in your hand.
Thanks. Can I hug the suit of armor?
Sure. You hug the suit of armor and it just floats there and waits for you to let go of it.
It's not technically an attack, and it isn't uncomfortable per se.
Right. And it's just, it has happy feelings for once.
Yeah. Don't force me to detain you, is what Lord Vetinari would say. Anyway, let's take a quick bio break, and we will come back with the remainder of this trip to Waterdeep. So we'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. So hold tight, folks. Intermission. And one of them will, as a favor to Dragomir, teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think
Pogo
it's the
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like,
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds, baby.
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass as really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally, like, pure and holy or whatever. But occasionally, when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic that is...
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
It sounds I'm gonna give him a lap dance.
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience.
And thank God we had
where you surrender yourself to the dragon form.
And bring us back so that everyone can hear us talk about what a slow peer I am. Actually, the reason I was slow was one of the guests at our party last night brought pecan squares, and oh my fucking god, they're so good. So I went into the fridge to get more pecan squares.
I'm so allergic to pecans, and that makes me sad.
Oh.
Because I like pecan pie.
How do you know if you're allergic to it?
Oh,
is that how you know?
I won't. Yeah, sorry. I won't die. I get horrible migraines and vomiting, and other orifices shoot out horrible.
Hooray! Orify. My Orify are unhappy.
Like 2 or 3 days, depending on the severity of the allergy, because it like makes my body like, I don't know, whatever. It's terrible. Life is pain. Pecans are one of them. One of many.
All right.
And if you have unexplainable migraines, keep a food journal. It's probably the
I was
food
like, you
trying to
could
kill
have
you.
a pecan allergy?
Yes, you can. Yeah, exactly.
I'm turning the heat up out here. It's getting cold.
It is. We're supposed to have another cold front.
Yep.
I'm not excited about that at all. As much as I am a giant who is impervious to cold, I don't want it to be cold.
I liked it. It was my first time living in -1 Fahrenheit. So, like this last
it gets
one, I was
less cool after the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, this is awesome. I've never lived in -1. I visited, I think, 7. That was the
I
lowest
don't mind
I'd
it
ever
at
been
all.
in.
I actually really prefer cold weather. So.
Oh, I mean, I want it to be reasonably cold, not -1.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did have to like confine all the animals to one room and put on like extra heat.
Ooh.
Because I have no insulation. But okay, anyway, guys, yeah, we're totally role playing.
All right,
but I mean, they're fine. They were fine. We were all fine.
What was the last thing we did before break? Lord Growlhorn dismissed you?
No,
yes.
the other dude.
Or
No, we
Lord
hugged.
Roaringhorn, sorry, Lord Roaringhorn.
Lord Roaringhorn dismissed us, and I hugged the suit of armor.
Yes, and as you're walking
It was
out,
very cute.
Seth and Bromley congratulate you on a job well done. Thank you
want to
very
give us
much
more
for-
money?
Okay.
We've paid you. Lord Roaringhorn
Okay.
paid you. No, we're done.
Yes, we're good.
I was just
We're
double
good.
checking.
We, like,
Like,
pretty
everyone
much
was congratulating
saved the
us, so I
world.
just wanted to make sure no one wanted to give us any more money.
Yeah, and we like saved the world, but with this plan. So like, there were frost giants attacking the entire north, and now they're not going to. So,
How do you know they're not going to?
well,
That's a good point.
the dude said he would take care of it.
Well, that doesn't
I
mean
mean-
they won't
Rich,
attack. It just means they're
so-
going to send people.
I mean,
They're gonna-
he's rich,
you
so
expect that they're
he
going to
has
send some
things,
reinforcements to
things,
try to
things.
defend the 10 towns.
Okay.
Yeah, and start the rumor that the
Lord's
Ring
Alliance?
is the other place. Yeah, like plans within plans, bro. We're Benny Gesserit up in
I
here.
don't think the Frost Giants are going to believe the Lord's Alliance.
No, I think they're listen. If the Lord's Alliance is rich enough, they already have a plant with the Frost Giants or with the Frost Giants influencer that is going to.
I don't think they're going to have a
influence
random
the shaman.
20-foot tall blue guy to plant in with the Frost Giants.
You'd be surprised.
Rocky, give me a wisdom check.
Very surprised.
Rocky, give me a wisdom check.
How?
And I'm not very smart.
I just want
I
just
would
hit the
be
button
very
under
surprised.
wisdom.
They're rich enough to put a plant shaman in that town, and then that
Hold on.
shaman says, "I've seen it."
Which
Just hit the
thing
button
am I
under wisdom.
checking?
Just wisdom.
Where are you, wisdom?
Where are you? That's a good question.
Wisdom. I got a 5.
Yeah,
I
there's
told
no
you I wasn't
possible
very
way anyone could ever look like a frost giant ever.
Ever. Is there mimics?
Lenora, do you want
right.
do you want to pipe up at this point?
Uh,
No, they're rich
So-
enough.
what is your operating hypothesis that something might be pretending to be a frost giant?
Yeah, so like he's rich enough
This
to
is
either
Bear
use
Vire's
magic
operating
or hire
hypothesis.
someone to get into the frost giant encamps, be the shaman, and then tell them, "Hey, look, I have seen the ring. It's in what's it called?
Chult.
The crunch place."
So
Yeah,
about
Chult.
the only way you could pull that off is either with
money.
major illusion, which is many levels higher than us, or true polymorph, which is many, 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 many levels higher than us.
Hey, when are we going to level up again?
Yeah, I know.
You're getting there.
So, but you know who has access to
But when
polymorph?
I say many levels, I'm talking about this campaign doesn't go that high.
Right.
Right.
You know who has access to that? People with money. And you know who has money? That guy. So he's gonna get
He's not going
someone,
to
I'm sure.
Well, the other problem is that true polymorph won't last until we get there. And yeah,
Hey, we're not going, right? He said he'd take care of the rumor mill. The rumor mill
he's got
has to
it.
tell the
It's-
frost
Yeah,
giants.
I think that he's got this taken care of. Our next
Okay.
job is to go back to the 10 towns and tell them that help is on the way. No one
Seth and
else.
Bromley chime in. They're like, I mean, you really don't have any more responsibility here. We'll be informing the 10 towns and sending reinforcements. The Lord's
Okay,
Alliance
so now we
has
gotta go
got
find
this.
Uvessa Shane's friend.
Yes.
The Lord's
so-
Alliance got this.
So I would say
Thanks,
the
Seth and
our
Bromley.
next stop is the docks to see if any, and the taverns around the docks to fish for rumors that about the The name
The
of her
pirate
ship.
lady.
The
Fenmore at this
Minerva
point,
Coldwater, right?
yep, pipes up and says, "Look, if we're looking for a pirate queen, the only place we're going to find her is the Hanging Lantern."
Okay.
I have something saying the dancing.
How come no pirate queens hang out at our bar?
Yeah, why don't they do that?
Do you want to be a nexus of smuggling?
Maybe.
No, we don't want them to draw that kind of
Don't
attention.
admit it in front of Seth and Bromley, but
Right.
I'm going to say at this point, Seth and Bromley have thanked you and split off from you.
Okay.
All right, good.
And Fenmore makes it really clear that if we're looking for, you know, quite frankly, the seedy underbelly of Waterdeep and people who smuggle, we should start at the Hanging Lantern.
Okay,
I
let's
say
go
we
there.
follow This is Fenmore's
Let's
area
do
of
it.
expertise. I say we do what Fenmore says.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right.
100%.
It's, you know, it's mid-afternoon. You basically had lunch at the Roaring Horn Estate. And you make your way to the absolute opposite side of the city. And would you like to move the tentacle down to the dock district?
I do.
Yes, I absolutely. Oh wait, okay. Someone is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Move it all the way down to the bottom, right next to Grappled. There you go.
Man, we travel a long way
Yeah, and
on our camel and horses and
it took
pony.
you about an hour to get down there, right? You know, the sun is getting a little lower in the sky. It's late afternoon, and the neighborhoods are getting rougher and rougher, right? You are literally in...
Okay.
This is where the longshoremen live and work. There's a lot of poor people. There are a lot of beggars here. You guys giving any gold out? Are you flashing any money? How are you dealing with that in any way?
I'm gonna
we're
go
gonna-
ahead and give out some coppers.
I feel like we should look very poor and like we don't have any money at all unless we see someone we think we might need to get money to for information. We don't want people bothering us and drawing attention to us.
I mean, you guys are well armored. Like your weapons, like Rocky's magic, Rocky's magic greatsword is probably worth like a year's salary to somebody.
Yeah, and
well,
they
I will
also
put
wouldn't-
some dirt on it. It looks less good.
Should we have gone back to the like inn and like gotten into some ratty clothes before we came over here?
It's not like you're the only adventurers, you know, in the dock district. It's just that you do stand out, right? You don't blend.
Do people know who we are?
Actually, every now and again you'll get like this glance out of the corner of your eye that somebody's like.
Because I'm a
pointing at you
folk
and
hero, so I
whispering.
feel like some people would probably already know who I was.
Well, I mean, they know who you are for foiling the Castellantis plot.
Right.
Agreed.
So that's probably how they know.
And stopping the fireball.
Yep. So you eventually.
And I also
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
And you remind them of someone
I was just
they've
gonna
met
ask
before.
if some little kid street merchants were out here like, please, sir, can I have some bread?
They are. I mean, there's many of them.
Oh shit! I'm gonna give the little street urchins a copper
Okay.
each.
You buy them
How
some
many
food?
coppers is that? No, I just give them a copper and get yourself some bread.
All right. Now, why don't you just subtract yourself one gold coin and you actually gave it out in coppers.
Okay, great. Yeah.
I'll do that too. We'll give some money to the poor.
All right.
Please, sir, give me some bread, sir. Yes, sir.
Fenmore is decidedly not doing it.
Fair enough.
Anything else? What's
I can
Lenora?
just see Fenmore
Is
whacking
Sarah
their
with
hand
Lenora?
As they try to reach out for the money. Get away.
Yes,
No.
Sarah goes with me pretty much anywhere
Okay.
except someplace where I expect there to be hardcore combat.
Right. So, and just to be clear, I should have added this at the time, but Sarah was completely floored. Like, she'd never met a noble before, so like having an audience with Lord Roaringhorn was probably the, she's never actually met anyone that wealthy before.
So Lenora has actually had some formal training in magic, so I probably would have given her like the basics of protocol when meeting a senior
Dignitary?
wizard.
Yep,
Right?
She was just silent and, respectful the whole time. She didn't say anything. She did just fine.
Okay.
And by the way, if you recall, she can cast prestidigitation. So just so you remember that, Sarah can actually cast.
Clean yourself up before we went in.
Yes.
And there's a good job. Good
All right.
thinking.
So after all that, you arrive at the Hanging Lantern. It is everything you expect a smuggling bar in the worst district of Waterdeep to be. It reeks of rotten fish and stale ale. There's people wearing, golden threaded cloaks sitting next to people who, look like they haven't had a bath in a year.
Sarah, would you like to go somewhere that's more upscale? You seemed somewhat smitten with Lord Roaringhorns.
She's like, no, this is cool. I like new things. She's just looking around.
Okay. Well,
there's two tieflings having an arm wrestling match in the corner. She's interested, right?
Okay.
Should I arm wrestle people again? Probably not. We don't have time for that.
Good. As you enter and as you're making your way up to the bar, there is a Chelton human, dark-skinned, standing on the stage who begins to fiddle. And he's just playing he's playing an amazing song. Like, people are clapping along, stamping their feet.
Do I know the song? Does Verifier know the song?
No, but Fenmore does, and Fenmore's just kind of humming along with it. It appears to be some sort of pirate sea shanty.
Oh, nice.
You should play your lute and join in.
That's what I was saying. Like, do I recognize it? Because I'm about to go.
All right, I'm gonna do a roll. I wanted Fenmore to make this roll, but I'm gonna do it for them. All right, that would be a 16 plus 4, so that would actually be a dirty 20. Fenmore just kind of huddles you all around and says, that's Osk. He's Osk Thunderhail.
Hot.
He's Inerva's partner and generally
not hot.
Generally her first mate. So either she's around here or she put to sea without him.
Oh, and
so we should wait till he's done and then go ask him.
Well,
or I guess look around the bar.
Yeah.
I think he's the kind that,
if we know
that if we paid him nicely and quietly, would give us information.
But if it's on his partner, I don't think so.
Yeah,
he's gonna squeal over
Well,
our
we
partner.
asked. We could just say that his family's worried, that her family is worried about her. And that's the truth.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, hold on. Also, we haven't even really looked around the bar yet. Like,
yeah,
she
let's
might
just
just
look
be
around,
hiding sort of in the dark.
Yeah.
So can Fenmore look around and see if they see the person? I forgot the name.
Osk Thunderhail?
No. If the person we're looking for, not the guy on the stage.
Oh, Inerva. Everyone give me and Duvessa described. It's basically an older, statelier version of Duvessa, dark hair, piercing blue eyes. So
right,
everybody give me a perception
knows
check.
Her.
And I'll boop myself.
Which one?
Perception?
Oh, I'm not very perceptive.
I got a 12.
None of you seem to see
17.
Inerva 17? None of you seem to see Inerva Coldwater anywhere in the bar.
So we could talk to the first mate.
Because I think that we're coming in good faith, so I don't think we should have a reason to effectively lie. Just be like, hey, we need to find Inerva. Do you know where she is? We have a message for her.
Her niece.
Okay. And just see what kind of reception we get.
Her niece is worried about her, and we're just wondering if you know where she is.
Yeah.
Are you asking him that, or are you deciding?
Well,
that
we're gonna wait until he finishes playing and then ask.
We can do that. Yeah.
All right. Who is asking?
Maybe we should have Fenmore do it just because he's a known pirate captain. It's one of their own.
Yeah.
Fenmore looks at you and says, I don't do the social stuff. I mean, I'm here and they might recognize me, but you should do the convincing.
Oh God, I'm the party face.
I'm pretty persuasive.
What's your persuasion?
+7.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Okay, I do it.
All right, your DC is a 20.
And I'll boop you. I'll boop you.
Okay, what does the boop do?
It's guidance.
Add 1d4.
Oh, never mind. I got it already. I didn't even need it. I'm persuasive at AF.
So what are you saying to him?
4. Whatever we just said. Honestly, I was only half paying attention.
Yeah, basically just that.
Whatever we just.
That Duvessa. We have a message from Duvessa Shane, and we need to get a hold of Enerva. If you could tell us where she is, we would appreciate it.
Exactly that. Yes.
Or take us to her. Either way.
How do I know you're not lying to me?
Oh,
do most
because
people
my
know
persuasion
Duvessa
was
Shane's
24.
name?
Anyone who is looking to manipulate either myself or Enerva could easily find that information out.
Oh, really?
I mean, you don't know we're not lying to you, but like, is it really worth risking if our message is important?
How would we prove to you that we're for real?
I mean, hey.
He laughs and points at Baravire's. What instrument are you carrying? A lyre or a harp? What are you carrying?
A lute. I think
isn't it?
Oh, I have a
He
pan
literally
flute
points at you and says, "Beat me," and he stands up and starts to play.
Woo! Let's go, bitch!
Are we having a Devil Goes Down to Georgia?
We are literally having a
violin
Devil Goes
battle?
Down to Georgia competition between the Tiefling Paladin and the
Baravire's looking for a soul to steal.
Bard. Half.
All right, I'll give
Bard.
guidance. I give guidance.
All right. Let me roll. He gets a +6. This is a performance check. We're going to do 3 rounds. Oh my god, I rolled a 1. We're going to do 3 rounds, and it's best of 3.
Well, you already lost.
All right, so Bearfire, give me that performance check.
Alright, you know I'm gonna
Unless you roll a 1.
I crit!
All right. You soundly beat him in round 1. Soundly.
Of course I do, because I'm
All right.
the best.
And it was a gorgeous set of sounds because Baravire can sing.
He's
And all
surprised.
the ladies and gentlemen are going crazy for
Yep.
me.
Everybody's
And you're
surprised.
enchanted
Nobody
with
beats
all of them
us.
from this foreign land.
All right.
That's right.
He bows to you and says, "You first for round 2."
Alright, here we go.
Baravire impregnates everyone.
Oh, shit, I only got a 10. Did I get booped or anything?
You can get booped every time.
Okay, and then what does that mean? I get a D4 or something?
Extra 1d4.
Add an extra 1d4.
Alright, let's just
All right.
see real quick.
He rolls a
'Cause I got it.
16. All right,
Oh,
so
shit, I only
16 to
got 11.
12. Right? 16 to 11. This round goes
right.
to Osk.
I give this round to you. Good,
All right.
good game. One more.
All right,
Winner
third
takes
round.
all.
And everybody's paying rapt attention at this point, right? You are
Okay,
both
let's
obviously
go.
very talented. And he gets
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
18.
Run, boys, run!
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. If I don't get a better... Oh, shit. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
All right.
No, you get a 1d4 on top of that.
Yeah, but the best you can do is a 15.
Yeah, I can't win. Okay, ready.
I thought you just rolled an 11, Seth.
No, he gets +6. Like I'm not. I don't have a character built for him, but his charisma is very, very high.
18!
Did you guys tie?
And well, no,
got
that's
18.
without the boop. The boop.
No, that's
Well,
with the boop.
that's with the boop.
15
Oh,
plus
wow.
3.
You know what?
Did we tie?
He
we
will
need a
laugh
deal
at you. He will bow and say, "Come and sit with me."
Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's go.
Because also now it's even and he hasn't been insulted. This should be better.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
that's
a
true.
tie.
This is
He's all
actually-
smiles.
yeah,
He
that's
beckons
like
to the
respect.
bartender. They bring over drinks
Respect.
for the table, and a water for Sarah.
Thank you.
All right.
We're getting Sarah wasted.
No,
Now-
we're not
now-
getting Sarah wasted.
Tell me again, what is it that Duvessa wants?
She wanted us to
guys.
bring a message to Enerva.
Yeah. A message.
Do we remember what that message is?
It wasn't a
My
message. She
character
just wants to know
remembers.
where Enerva is. Enerva. Let me see.
Yeah. At this point, Osk looks at you and says, "I would dearly like to know where Enerva is."
Really?
Wait, she's missing?
She left you?
Yes, she is missing, and she departed several weeks ago, and no one's heard from her since.
Did you
And
guys
she
have
left
a fight?
without her crew.
Whoa.
Did she take her
Are
boat?
you sure she left?
Yes.
Okay, she took the boat?
Yes.
So who is crewing the ship for her and without you?
Was
we
it
don't
Minotaurs?
know, and that's a problem.
Because we lost the whole crew of Minotaurs. Maybe she picked them up.
Yeah.
So, and just do you have any way to track the Dancing Wave? Her ship is the Dancing Wave.
Hold on, did she leave in like the middle of the night? Did you guys have a fight?
We
You
didn't
just
have
woke
a
up and
fight.
she
There
was
was
gone?
we talked about we talked about our plans for the next few weeks about what cargo we would be interested in moving, and the next morning she was gone.
And
And
you
what
went to
cargo
bed
had
in
you
the
been
same
planning
bed, and you woke up and she was gone, and not in
Yes.
your bed.
Correct.
And you didn't notice when she got up.
I did not. There may have been ale involved.
Right. Mm.
And what were you guys planning to move before this all went down?
I mean,
Or where?
same thing we
Where?
always do. We were going to go back to the Isles and grab some more furs and pelts and maybe some
The Isles.
drugs.
Isn't that where we were, guys? The Isles? Where we were attacked by giants the first time, where we picked up Sarah?
Maybe?
Indeed. The
Okay,
Whalebone
okay.
Isles.
My character
That's what
now.
he's referring to, the Whalebone
I
Isles.
think that was a week I wasn't here.
Oh, okay.
That's literally where
and
Sarah's
it-
from.
Yeah, my
Right,
character.
I wasn't here
oh,
that week. That makes sense why I
that-
don't know.
And have you checked the island? Because that island was recently attacked.
I am aware of this. I am right now without a ship
You want to come with us?
Yeah.
to the Whalebone Islands.
Yeah.
Well,
Why
sure.
not?
We can make a pit stop. Okay.
When do we leave?
Tomorrow?
Just as soon as we can pick up some cargo to take with us.
Yeah, we need to
Excellent.
restock, but
He turns to Fenmore and says, "This is your new crew?" And Fenmore just sort of nods and says, "Yeah, they're my new crew."
Fenmore is slightly sad and goes,
yeah, this is all I got.
So-
Yeah, I mean, if we have some.
He's
I mean,
obviously sizing you up and noting that you are not sailors.
well, I'm 8 feet tall, so he should notice that I'm of a very large size.
But still not a sailor.
But still big.
Yes, but still big. Well, that's fine. I'd be happy to accompany you in the search for Enerva.
Okay, so I guess
Okay.
let's
Find
go put some buy. I guess we're gonna go buy more stuff to bring to the Whalebone Islands, and then we'll leave.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we told those people we'd save them anyway, or we'd try.
Should we
Tell me
bring
what
them
you wanna do.
weapons?
We told the island people that we would try and free some of the slaves that had been captured by the giants and stuff.
But we never found
We
any.
actually
of them.
promised them. Well,
you know
that's
what?
because
I will
we
take
were off doing
arguments for
something
whatever
else,
you
but
guys
we
should
were
be rolling
promised
to figure
that
out.
we
What
would.
would your character think a war-torn land and rebels would want for supplies?
So,
Oh yeah,
Are
ammunition.
we healing stuff?
Food,
Hmm.
food, tents,
Waterproof oil, like oiled canvas, things like that.
oil canvas,
Healing
needle-
potions?
things for sewing tents.
Healing potions are
basic
expensive.
tools.
Like
What's that?
healing potions are expensive.
Yeah, no. Less healing potions, more the basics. Food, shelter, barrels of water if fresh water is an issue. Do we know if fresh water is an issue?
There's a lot of mountain streams, like they're mountainous islands,
Okay.
so it's probably not water, but like fresh food, proteins.
So food that stores well. So I'm thinking
like
salt
meats?
beef and salt pork, hardtack, right?
Like-
Rations.
Like pickled herring.
We already sold the pickled herring.
No, we
Pickled
sold the
fiddlehead.
pickled fiddleheads. I still have a whole barrel of pickled herring. But
So
I
I'm
will
thinking,
never give up my barrel.
I'm thinking like salt pork, hardtack, oiled canvas, tools for them to help rebuild.
But you do realize, like, your characters realize that odds of you getting paid for this stuff is slim.
Don't care.
This is
I'm
humanitarian
going to do
aid.
a good deed
Awesome.
because Sarah.
By the way, for that statement and anyone who gave gold to the kids, for the next 24 hours, you have advantage on ability checks.
Oh, well, that's
Yay!
So yeah, so I'm gonna spend 500 gold on necessities for food, shelter, and rebuilding.
Perfect.
Right. And
Is there
also
anything we
500
think
gold.
they have to buy from us that we could bring as well, or are we just gonna humanitarian aid all the way?
So again, they're like a Greek society, so that they're olive fields. They export fish and olives and cheese.
So it would more likely be we should buy stuff from them to give them money once we get there. So bring
Well,
humanitarian
no, I'm just saying
stuff
that's
and
what they have, and they might still have some of that. So things that they would import would be like, cured meats, proteins, eggs. Like they don't do a lot of animal husbandry because it's mountainous.
Right, but we could still buy stuff from them to take away, which would give
Sure.
them resources also.
Yep.
Okay, so I will do 200 gold humanitarian aid.
Woohoo!
So we're bringing $700 gold worth of stuff to them.
I am perfectly supportive of this, and
will
I feel
also.
like Natasha would absolutely agree with me when I say that Fenmore is not doing any of it.
Yeah.
No, he's like,
Fenmore will watch.
Fenmore will watch as you do your humanitarian
Fenmore's
aid.
providing the boat to bring the
That's
stuff.
true, there you
so
go.
I feel
Yeah,
like
true.
Natasha would point that out.
There you
True,
go.
True. I also, Bearfire will also donate 200 gold of humanitarian aid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do in Waterdeep before setting off yet again on the high seas to the Whalebone Islands?
Are we at
Well,
our month
we could
before
take
we
a
pick
sleep.
rents up or no?
You're still the same day that you asked
Oh,
me that question.
Okay, I didn't. In my brain, that took multiple days to do. We're so fast.
When you come back from the Whalebone Islands, you will
One
have
of
your
our
monthly
faster
profit.
rounds, you know?
Okay.
I think we could sleep at the inn for
Well, what time is it? Are
whatever,
we literally
for-
just leaving now?
Well, I mean, if you wanted
we
to,
could
you
just
could
leave
leave on the
tomorrow.
evening tide at sunset.
Okay. I mean,
Let's
shit.
just leave.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Down.
I think this is a natural stopping point then. We will pick
Okay.
up. Tonight was all about arriving
Yes.
at Waterdeep, delivering some messages, and figuring out what to do next. So
We made a new friend and then stole him.
yeah, you actually have a pirate bard now
Mhm.
as part of your an NPC with you for a while.
Oh, so we have a bard.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
he is a
Another
pirate
one.
bard, and again, since he is Chelton, apparently all tall black men in our game are bald and very sexy. According to you guys, hey, I don't make the rules. You guys made
shit.
those rules like 10
I
games
make
ago.
those rules. 100%.
So
They are hot.
bless your heart. All right, let us
Real
do
life,
some.
too.
Let's do some confessionals. Let's start with Rocky tonight. How's Rocky feeling about what happened tonight?
Rocky feels pretty good. We're gonna be good humanitarian people, and we delivered all of our messages, and we didn't have to fight anything, so nothing hurts.
It's always fun when you guys have a good time and there's no combat. That makes me happy. So.
And everyone paid us. Almost everyone we spoke to gave us
We
money,
made
which
so
was
much money.
great.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
It's
It was.
almost like you have a name for yourselves now in Waterdeep.
Right. My name is Rocky.
Honest Traders?
Yes, that should be your party name, the Honest Traders. On that note, how is Lenora feeling about what happened tonight?
Well, a little bit like Fat Tony and the legitimate businessmen's club. I've character arc here. Sarah's bringing out the better side of me. Not sure how she feels about that, but there's definitely a character arc happening here. Maybe the same way Isha did for Jinx. But I'm sure there'll be some fighty stuff, but I'm glad we have somebody else on board the ship that actually knows how to sail it, because she's been faking how to speak pirate.
I love it. Bearfire, how's Bearfire feeling about what happened tonight?
Bearfire's feeling good. We got a new crewmate, had a real nice battle with someone who's like my equal, in performance. And looking forward to keeping all this money. I'm so rich now.
I have one burning question for Bearfire.
Yeah.
Is he going to try to impregnate Osk?
150%. 1000%.
Osk is married. You have to leave him alone.
Is he, or is he just a partner? Like, are they? Well, I'll find out. Trust me. We'll get into details next.
This
next
is gonna
Wednesday,
be a Frankenfurter
guys. Tune in.
situation.
Yes. Listen, I'm gonna make all the babies.
Should we?
And that guy was
Shouldn't
like,
we? Doesn't it feel good?
Oh my God.
My Bearfire has oats to sow. I didn't get to sow as a young man.
I didn't even know you were a farmer.
I'm on that note, friends.
That's right.
Thank you for joining us for our first stream of the new year. Hopefully one of many where we have a good time and don't have to think about the horrors of this fucking world. So.
Yes!
Yay!
Yay! And we'll be back with Magic tomorrow night and on Sunday, and then D&D and Magic next week. By the way, we will be turning off Monday night streaming on Praetors because Papa Praetor is going to start a new D&D game that will be running opposite us on Monday nights. So we'll be on all the other platforms, just not on Praetors on Monday nights moving forward. So, wave goodbye to everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.